Good evening, all the beautiful people here from the States, from South Africa. Good evening, Heinrich.
Good evening, Robert.
Make your house day. Here we go. Basti and Leon, good evening. Okay. Heinrich, I just want to phone Natasha quickly.
No problem.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening, Mike. How are you?
Very well, thank you. Andy.
In the office, I just grabbed him and said, I'm going now. I have to go now. Packed everything up.
And meet yourself, Robert.
Yeah, that will help. That will help. I was just saying that that's a South African problem again with load shedding.
Yeah.
Natasha, they don't have any power there, nothing, and but she will be joining us now in the car.
Okay.
Important that she does join us before we start.
Yeah, I just
And,
wanted to say, if some of you have an extra hour or two for me and Robert for the day, please send it to us. Yeah, you can see what time we came on. We're really cutting it fine today.
All right, I see Natasha is on here, and I think we should start then.
Yes.
Natasha, welcome there from the car. We just explained about the power problems in South Africa and the load shedding. So welcome, Natasha, and everybody else.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, let me get going. So firstly, I want to thank all the Recovery Drive members here. Quite a few of you are funders and major funders as well. And very excited to launch a new platform for the Recovery Drive. As you've seen in the WhatsApp that's gone out, we want to diversify and make sure that we all participate or give the choice to participate in different platforms. And in future, I just want you guys to see the vision when there are 10, 20,000 people on the Recovery Drive, part of our family. We got 2 or 3 different platforms, and that are really producing the results that we all expect. And people are making good monies and building wealth with those platforms. And when a new one comes on board, the confidence then all the members that are on the other platforms, their choice is to immediately jump on the other platform as well, that the Recovery Drive worldwide, together with our collaborating partners, will bring to the drive. So as we said, it's still early stages for the Recovery Drive. And without further ado, let me start presenting you the new opportunity. And so let me start here. So Recovery Drive Worldwide, what is our drive all about? So we are a large networking platform that assists its members to choose, join, and participate in various different opportunities or platforms. which are locally and internationally compliant. We offer our members to subscribe or participate in sustainable, results-driven environments where we can truly assist people globally to recover, restore hope, and enjoy true financial freedom. Before we carry on, I just would like to go through some disclaimers. That the information shared in this presentation is not considered as financial advice, and as members of the Recovery Drive Worldwide, OMC, and XIFRA, we are not financial advisors, and we are merely sharing our personal experience of this incredible opportunity. So here we go, got the Recovery Drive being a platform, and we are now collaborating with OMC as networking partners. The idea behind this is we were approached by OMC Online Millionaires Club that know what Recovery Drive stands for, what our vision is, and they approached us, the forum, and said, look, we can collaborate with you, we can assist the Recovery Drive, and we went to them and had various discussions. We then took the idea from OMC pertaining to XIFRA, which is the new platform that OMC is recommending to us, and we discussed it with the forum members and the advisors to the forum, and it was presented to them, and every single person they gave their thumbs up and said this is a good platform to get involved with, and they are happy that we, together with OMC, taking the XIFRA platform together with the Rock Race one we already have onto the Recovery Drive platform. So let's just see a little bit more details and familiarize ourselves what XIFRA has to offer with a short video.
The world is evolving too fast, isn't it? Technology changes by leaps and bounds before our eyes, and these changes impact our lives and habits. In addition to seeing how everything evolves in the blink of an eye, in the last few years you've probably been hearing the word disruption all around. But what is disruption, really? For you, it might just be a modern way of talking about something complicated. Many would think that disruptive means you won't know how to handle it. In reality, it's much more easier and more exciting. Disruptive means generating a decisive change. Do you remember this phone? When this new phone came out, it was disruptive because it was different from what we were used to. And what about this one? Now, we can't live without it. Technology evolves, and we evolve with it. Today, from our mobile phones, we can connect with people all over the world, send money with a single click, and even generate income from anywhere. It has been all about disruption since technology came into our hands. It has changed our lives, and particularly, it has changed the way we use money. Apps, digital money, such as Bitcoin and other blockchain-based payment methods, are replacing the use of traditional money, including debit and credit cards. This disruptive event occurred in 2009 when Bitcoin was created. At that time, it was barely worth a few pennies. Today, Bitcoin is already part of our lives, and its value has reached $60,000 per coin. Do I need to explain what Bitcoin is? It was necessary in 2010, but not in 2021, when many of the world's largest companies not only accept payments in Bitcoin, but have also invested in it. Bitcoin is now worth more than JP Morgan, Bank of America, and Citigroup combined. It definitely dominates financial markets. One company understood that evolution and disruption had to be put at the service of people. That company is XIFRA, and that's what it's doing.
XIFRA Group is a disruptive and innovative technology company with a global presence and a smart, decentralized ecosystem based on blockchain technology. Our mission is to educate and provide tools for the members of our community in order to accelerate their transition towards the global trends that are already leading the way to the future. We want to be the reference in the development of innovative models with the best and most efficient technology in the industry.
All this while empowering the leadership and talent of the people who are part of our community, and through our values, integrity, unity, and edification.
XIFRA offers you a wide range of services with a significant impact on different vital areas, and its catalog is in continuous growth. For example, proper management of personal finances, We rely on proprietary, state-of-the-art technology that allows us to automate, optimize, and test different strategies up to 200 times faster than the traditional functions. We efficiently identify the strategies that generate the best results for the market condition in real time. And each decision is further supervised by experienced professionals. You can choose the algorithmic trading license you like. Each of these licenses will bring you daily rewards up to double its value. And when you have accumulated the total of rewards, you can buy another license if you wish. There is a way to get the license to double its value more quickly, and it's by sharing this opportunity with others. In addition to benefiting from innovative technology and generating extra income, you can also develop your business by offering any of the services of our ecosystem, especially our crypto pool service. Let's look at another of our services. XIFRA is ahead of the trend and is expanding its farmlands. We plant the seed, we grow the crop, and you reap the benefits. Our users can acquire the share of the profits generated by the production of hemp for medical purposes without having to worry about the maintenance of the farmland and the crop. Today, hemp is a billion-dollar global trend. The therapeutic effects and benefits of hemp are proven and supported by prestigious studies, and more health products are implementing it. You can choose a farming plan that will give you a share of the production for the next 24 months, as well as the profits from its utilization. And of course, developing leadership teams also has its rewards. Speaking of rewards, as a member of the XIFRA community, you'll be able to develop your leadership skills and live incredible experiences.
At XIFRA, we acknowledge teamwork, which is why we reward our leaders with trips and experiences in the most beautiful places in the world.
This is just the beginning. With XIFRA, you can also enjoy opportunities in real estate, health and wellness, education, and much more. Develop a global business from wherever you want, whenever you want. Receive daily rewards and generate long-term earnings, and enjoy unique experiences while improving your lifestyle. Here you have the opportunity of offering quality services adapted to latest trends and leveraging the most advanced technologies in a crisis-proof industry.
We want to change lives, be ambassadors of disruption, and create a revolution with our ecosystem. This is your moment to become an ambassador of change, bringing people closer to technology, cryptocurrencies, and tools that generate smart profits in this fast-moving world. It's your time to become an ambassador for XIFRA. Welcome.
Welcome.
Together, we can change the world.
So that is the short description and information on XIFRA. And I would like to hand over from Natasha from OMC, the Online Millionaires Club, with whom we are collaborating on XIFRA, and she can take you how this has happened and then take you through the strong management team here and all the information on XIFRA. Over to you, Natasha.
Thanks a million, Robert, and welcome to all of the members to the Zoom tonight. From an OMC point of view, I want to reassure you that we have done full due diligence on this company. We have been on Zooms with the actual traders. We've met the management team to a certain degree. We are planning numerous trips in the following year to visit the offices, to make some live videos for you guys. So the reason that we are so impressed with this company, first of all, starts with the management team. So if we look at the management team, on the left, we have got Fernando Zia. He's the Chief Communication Officer. So he's responsible to make sure that all the corporate branding is correct and that we all talk the same language when we do present XIFRA opportunity to other prospects and members. Then we have Mr. David Casanova. Now, he's quite an interesting character. He actually ran for president in Mexico a couple of years ago, and he comes from a political family that have a very strong affinity for helping and uplifting the community. So he's very much into crypto and seeing the value of how crypto and networking can help uplift the community from their status of poverty. Then we have Mr. Jim Harstead, who is the VP of Sales. Now, he has over 28 years experience in Amway, where he actually went to diamond status. Now, for those of you that were ever involved with Amway, it is quite a challenge to get to diamond status. So he did so well in the company and was so much respected that they eventually added him to the Amway management team. So a lot of the compensation plan and the way the sales teams are driven is very much the Amway culture. And I just want to mention that, you know, Amway has been in the market for 60 years. So even though people still say Amway is a scam or a pyramid scheme, for 60 years they have been going strong. And now we have our VP of sales with 28 years experience in such a successful company. Then we have Mr. Jonathan Cifuentes. He's not only the CEO, but also the global master. Now, Jonathan grew up in a family of networkers, and his dad, Louis Cifuentes, used to be number 3 in Herbalife. So he grew up with a mom and a dad who were networking from a young age, and he actually started networking at the age of 16. Jonathan, if you speak to him, has the most soft-hearted person, but with the most energy you will ever experience. And again, he has a massive passion for uplifting the community. So when he started XIFRA, it was all about empowering the people of Mexico that was not getting any financial help from the government and teaching them about crypto and about network marketing. One of the testimonials that he really likes to tell is about a lady who used to be a teacher in Mexico. She was earning a $600 a month salary. And they taught her how to do network marketing. And now she's earning between $150,000 and $200,000 a month. So he's all about helping the community and getting them out of their poverty. The next guy we see over here is Mr. Salvador Carin. He is the head of IT, and he also looks after the 83 plus professional traders that trade for XIFRA in the crypto pool. So he's also rated one of the top 10 traders in Latin America. I think actually last year he was rated the best trader in Latin America. And he also looks after all of the IT infrastructure. Now, the next lady is Miss Andrea Palmer. She's the Chief Operating Officer, and she makes sure that the office runs smoothly from an administration point of view. I also want to mention XIFRA has got over 250 employees that make sure this program, it runs as smooth as it currently does. And I'm sure with all of the new products and services that is coming into this company, they'll probably have to double and even triple that amount of employees. Now, the next gentleman is Mr. Ramses Machado. This guy is a legend in the networking and crypto industry. He's a lawyer by profession. He's represented a lot of multi-level marketing companies in the different Latin America countries. He understands the crypto space and the regulation and compliance that different governments are trying to enforce on the crypto space. So he represents XIFRA on the legal and compliance side. Then we have Mr. Fernando Kim, who is the Asia Director, and he looks after all of the Asia Pacific countries. Okay, next slide. Now, this person, Dr. John C. Maxwell, I always call him the man, the legend. He's written over 80 books, and he is the leadership and mentor coach for XIFRA. So what does that mean? Not only does he mentor Johnny Cifuentes personally, as a CEO, he also looks after the rest of the management team and the top leaders in XIFRA. He's also heading up the XIFRA University and sharing a lot of his videos and his material with us on the XIFRA University with regards to not only leadership, but also financial growth. Now, I always say to my team, you know, he's over 70 years old. There's no way he's going to link his reputation that he's worked so hard over the last years to a company that is not reputable, that has not got a sustainability, process in place, and is not showing signs of longevity. So XIFRA really aims at creating generational wealth. And for those of you that don't know what that means, that's creating wealth not only for yourself, but also for your children and your children's children. So just like Amway, they want to end up being 60 years in the market. So this company is not going anywhere. And John C. Maxwell is one of the biggest supporters and leaders in this company. Okay, next one. There we go. So where do you find XIFRA? Currently, their head office is in Mexico. So Jonathan Cifuentes started this company in 2019. They've been running for 2 years already. And they have now reached the point where, from a global expansion point of view, they had to start networking in the rest of the world, basically. So they have also opened an office in Dubai, which is currently in the restoration phase. And they will also be opening offices in Europe, Asia, and eventually in Africa as well. Okay, next one. Now, what is XIFRA all about? One of the things that I honestly love the most about XIFRA is the fact that you can be a passive or an active member. I have so many people saying to me, no, Natasha, I'm not a networker. I don't know how to sell things. And I'm actually very bad at speaking with people. Now, you know what? This program is actually for you as well. Because whether you are an active member or a passive member, you will double your funds. If you are a passive member, it will take you 16 months to double your funds. And I'm going to show you a little bit later on how that works. If you are an active member, you can actually double those funds faster. Okay, so it can actually double daily, weekly, or monthly. Okay, next one. So how does XIFRA generate Bitcoin for you and double your funds? So as I've mentioned, they've got 83 live flesh and blood traders that use algorithmic software to help and guide them with better entries into the market. However, you still have a live person pushing the button and doing the trading. So it's not a bot that's trading. What they do is they work towards an average of 6% profit per week from a trading perspective. 2.5% is paid to us, the members, and then 3.5% is kept in the company, which they then also use for other crypto opportunities like purchasing coins when they are very cheap, holding on to them and waiting for them to grow in value. So basically, we earn 0.5% Monday to Friday. That average can differ. So in order to be compliant in all the different countries, that average has to vary, but you can work on about 0.5% average. For example, yesterday we earned 0.45%. Okay, but that is typically the average that we work on. Okay, next one. So let's quickly take a look at what is the actual process. So if we use, for example, a $1,000 package, the packages start at $100 and they go all the way up to $50,000. For the purpose of this example, I'm going to use $1,000. So what happens? You purchase $1,000 package with Bitcoin. Very important, this company is a Bitcoin in and Bitcoin out company. They will never pay you in any of these funny coins or local coins. They do have their own crypto coin. However, they don't pay you in that coin. You get paid in Bitcoin. So after you've purchased your $1,000 package, trading will start 24 hours after your license is active. And from there, you will start earning the daily trading rewards, which, as I've mentioned, is on average about 0.5%. Then after a 16 to 17 month period, you will double your funds. So $1,000 in will eventually give you $2,000 out. Now, also very important to note, you can withdraw whenever there's $50 accumulated in your account. So you do not have to wait until the 16-month period is over in order to withdraw. You can start withdrawing whenever there's $50 in the wallet. Okay, and then lastly, once that $1,000 has turned into $2,000, you then have the option, do you want to rebuy a new license? Or do you want to take the money and say, thanks, XIFRA, it was a great relationship, but now I'm going to go and buy a car, I'm going to go on holiday, or whatever the case may be. So after your license has reached the 200%, you then have the option to opt out or to rebuy a new license. Okay, next one. Now, as I've mentioned, you can withdraw the moment you have $50 in the account. The maximum withdrawal amount is $3 million. We do withdrawals every Tuesday and every Thursday, okay? And it takes approximately 24 to 36 hours, then the funds are in your account. And I want to explain the reason for this. Keep in mind, these guys are trading, they're doing live trading with the funds that we add into the crypto pool. So if they are still in the middle of the trade, you know, they have to wait for the trade to hit, take profit or stop loss, then close the trade, and then the money is withdrawn. So this, again, for me, actually makes me feel a lot more comfortable, because all of these systems that say, you know, you get your funds within 10 minutes, are they really trading? I'm a trader myself. Skulk, my co-director on OMC, he's a trader. We know that funds have to be in the trading account for a certain period of time while you are trading. Okay, so that covers withdrawals. Now, if you decide to be an active member, remember, as I said before, you do not have to be an active member. That's the beauty of the system. You will still double your funds. However, if you decide to be an active member, there are 4 types of bonuses that you can earn. The first one is what we refer to as the quick start bonus. So how does that work? That means I now go and tell my neighbor about XIFRA. And she's like, oh, wow, that sounds awesome. I've got $500 of Bitcoin lying around. I would love to double that. Then your neighbor signs up underneath you with your referral link. You will earn 8% quick start bonus once off on her $500. If she then goes and tells her husband about the opportunity, and he's like, wow, this is really awesome, I also want to join, and he signs up with her referral link, you will get 2% on that because he's your level 2, and your neighbor will get 8% on her, on him, apologies. Now, let's say his license has now, or your neighbor's license has ran out, the 16 months is over, and she decides this is such a wonderful program that she wants to come in again, and this time with a $5,000 license, for example. You will then earn 4% on this license that she rebuys. Okay, so we never stop earning from a quick start bonus perspective. Okay, next one. So on this slide, it basically shows you if they come in with the different license amounts, what will be the 8% that you earn on that. Okay, and next one. Now, the next type of bonus that you can earn is what we refer to as the binary bonus. So in order for XIFRA to be a legal and compliant multi-level network marketing system, you have to build what they refer to as a binary system, which means you have two legs. You build both a left team and a right team. Now, as Robert will explain to you guys a little bit later on, between OMC and the recovery drive, your one leg will already start accumulating points. So it's basically going to be your responsibility to just build your inside leg or your weak leg. Okay. Every time you have points from the left and points from the right that match or cancel each other out, you will earn either 7 to 12% on that amount. Okay. Depending on what your license amount is. So if you are on a, let's say $1,000 license, you will earn 9% binary bonus. Okay, next one. The next one is what's called the matching bonus. And this is basically how XIFRA rewards their active members that are building big teams. Now, matching bonus can get very complicated when you start explaining it, but basically it means once people in your downline start earning binary bonus, you will earn a percentage on top of their binary bonus. Now, in order to qualify for this, you do have to rank up to executive level, which means you have added 10,000 points or $10,000 worth of business in the left leg and $10,000 in the right leg. Okay, next one.
So, there we go, Natasha. Thank you very much for explaining to us everything about XIFRA. And I'd like to take over here now and explain to you where the Recovery Drive Worldwide and the XIFRA structure under the OMC came together, and how this is working. So OMC has been involved with XIFRA since November last year, and they are a group of people, top networkers as well, that will take this opportunity throughout Africa and the rest of the world as well. So what OMC has done after they spoken to us at the Recovery Drive Worldwide, they said, look, we're prepared to help you guys. We will sponsor a corporate position that we've already been doing since early in the year, which has already got a whole lot of binary volume points, and you guys can then build your power leg with all your members and all your funders. So here's just a demonstration of the OMC existing power leg that they are building and that they have been building since November last year. And what they've done is they have sponsored a Recovery Drive corporate account, which already has got a whole lot of points there. They've also then sponsored a Recovery Drive funding account #1. And as you can see, we are now building the Recovery Drive corporate account with our own power leg. And OMC have kindly also sponsored a further 3 more funding accounts. So in total, the Recovery Drive have been sponsored by OMC 4 funding accounts. And these funding accounts, when they all start generating money, will be used to help people in our downlines and bring in new people as well, so that we can continuously grow as per our vision that we help our members. So this is our power leg that we have started building, and then we got funders that are coming in as well, and then all the Recovery Drive members. Now, let me just show you with the binary volumes or the business volumes coming through. So the existing OMC leg, and these are just numbers that we've put in at the moment. They are much higher as presented here, but everybody has got in their position certain binary volumes which you can extract funds from. So Recovery Drive being new under the corporate account has got plenty of business binary volumes already, and one binary volume is equal to $1 US. So as you can see on the power leg of the Recovery Drive, we've just put in much smaller amounts, and let's see what happens when new people join in, firstly, the power leg of OMC, and each member then choosing to become active members to draw from the binary and matching bonuses have to build their inside leg, their own inside leg. So if we look on the left-hand side, we're adding a member, or OMC is adding a member that comes in with $500. And what happens to that $500? It accumulates and is added to all the people in the OMC downline in the power leg, going straight up. So every single member there or position or account has got an additional 500 binary volumes being added there. The same will happen on the right-hand side at the bottom. A new member came in with $1,000 on the Recovery Drive, and immediately every single person, every single position will receive 1,000 binary volumes added to their account. But it does not stop at the corporate account, the blue account there, because from there on, the 1,000 binary volumes are also brought up to OMC at the top there. And there is a relationship, a fantastic relationship between the Recovery Drive and OMC. The support we're getting from them, the advice we're getting from them is, we can only speak highly of that. So let's look at this now very quickly, just to simplify the situation where we say people have to build their own inside leg. So what happens here is, you then decide as a funder or as a member to build on the left-hand side, and you have to build on the right-hand side. The right-hand side automatically will also come in that power leg. And immediately, all the accounts at the top will benefit from it. And from the left-hand side, whatever binary volumes have come in there will go to that account, and then also upwards in the power leg, and then up to OMC as well. So this is basically how the legs and the power legs are being built. And we just want to also mention to you the XIFRA presentations and the training. So XIFRA global presentations take place every day, Monday to Sunday, at 11 o'clock and 1800 hours Central European time. South African time, it is 12 o'clock and 1900 hours South African time, or Central African time. There will be weekly XIFRA back office training for all new members, and these are the global and training that will be handled by Natasha. And I had the pleasure of yesterday attending her training. It is of the highest caliber, and it is so simply explained on how to earn your binary points and how to earn your matching points. She does an absolutely sterling job in that. All right, then we will now create a Telegram group for all the Recovery Drive members, all the funders that are also coming into the XIFRA stable with Recovery Drive worldwide and OMC, and that Natasha can then put up all the information and the Zoom invites on that Telegram group, and obviously her training and other material on that as well. So from OMC side, as well as the Recovery Drive worldwide, we would like to welcome to XIFRA and thank you for attending and watching this launch presentation of XIFRA. So from both our sides again, Recovery Drive and OMC, we would like to say, help us to help you, and cooperatively help everybody else become successful with XIFRA and any of the other platforms that the Recovery Drive will bring into their stable. Well, after this, we will have a short Q&A session, and I'm going to stop sharing now. Okay, Heinrich, if you can just stop the recording there.